My beloved son, my precious daughter, listen closely. There is something troubling your heart, and I know exactly why. Today, heaven has paused to bring you an urgent message. Someone in your family, someone very dear to you, is facing a spiritual battle. Right now, something important is taking place, and the answer you have prayed for over such a long time is being released. Do not turn your attention away. Do not leave now. What I am about to tell you could be the very opportunity to help save the soul you care about so deeply. If you believe in me, like this video, share this message, and stay until the end. Today I will reveal something supernatural to you. Do you know why I brought you here to hear these words? Because I see what you cannot see. Things are happening behind the scenes, and the enemy hath been laying traps that you cannot even imagine. That family member who may have pulled away from you or made choices that caused you pain is not your enemy. They are being attacked by forces they cannot see, and that is why everything seems to be out of control. But I tell you, I am still in control. While you were praying and thinking nothing was happening, my angels were already at work. I am preparing something great, and you have an important part in it. How many times have you thought about giving up? Maybe you believe your prayers were not being heard and that heaven had become silent. But listen carefully. Not one prayer you offered in faith has gone unanswered. I am working where your eyes cannot reach. That sickness that entered your home, those painful words spoken by someone you love, or that silence that has wounded your heart all have a spiritual cause, and today I have come to cut it off. I want to use you as a vessel of healing and restoration. It is not too late, but it is urgent that you hear my voice and respond in faith. Remember the times I rescued you from situations that looked impossible. The same hand that protected you before is ready to move again. But you must understand that some battles cannot be won by human strength alone. The person you love is fighting a struggle that reaches far beyond what your eyes can see. They may be trapped by jealousy, harmful friendships, or even a deep pain they have never shared with anyone. You have prayed for that person, but today I tell you it is time to do even more. Speak to them about me. Let them see my love through the way you live, and believe that I will stay with you every step of the way. Have you been carrying a burden you cannot explain, feeling as though something is not right? That is more than just a feeling. It is my spirit calling you to stand in prayer for your family, to pray when others do not pray, and to keep believing when everyone else has lost hope. My son, my daughter, this is what I have called you to do. I prepared you for this from your mother's womb. You may think you are alone, but you are not. I am giving you strength right now and helping you fight for your family because they belong to my plan. Do not give up on that person, because I have not given up on them. What is taking place in your home points to a greater spiritual battle. The enemy tried to use different situations to make you lose hope, but he did not realize that he was already being defeated. Every time you prayed, cried out, or wept before me in silence, it became a powerful attack against the darkness. Now I am moving heaven and earth to bring victory. But listen carefully. You must pay attention to what is happening around you. Who has come close to your family? Who has been influencing your children, your grandchildren, or even your husband or wife? Ask me for wisdom, and I will give you the understanding to know who is from me and who is not. I want you to remember something important. Your family was not given to you by accident. Every person in your life is a gift, even when that gift comes with many challenges. I know you have become tired, but right now I am pouring supernatural strength into you. My spirit is renewing your faith, your strength, and your courage. Rise up now. You cannot allow this situation to remain the same. There is something I want you to do. It may be time to forgive. It may be time to speak the truth with love. Or it may simply be time to kneel before me and pray with all your heart like never before. Whatever you choose to do in obedience will have an eternal impact. Brothers and sisters, YouTube has demonetized this channel. Every video is now made at our own cost with zero ad revenue. Every script, edit, and upload is done by a real team serving this ministry with their time and skills, not for a paycheck, but out of love for God and for you. Without your support, continuing this work becomes incredibly difficult. If this ministry has brought value to your life, now is your chance to invest back and help keep the Word of God reaching the world. If these messages have ever moved you or strengthened your faith, please support us on Ko-Fi. Even a small gift goes a long way. The link is pinned in the comments. If you are watching on TV, open your phone camera and scan the QR code on screen. It takes you straight to our support page. Pray over it, and if God leads you, give. Thank you. I know everything you have been facing. I know about the nights when you stayed awake searching for answers that seemed impossible to find. I know the times you tried to fix everything by yourself, but finally realized you could not do it alone. I was with you through every moment, carrying you even when you believed you had no one beside you. Now I am asking you to place that person into my hands. Trust that I can do what you cannot do. But I also ask you to do your part. Show love. Break every chain of pride, unforgiveness, and mistrust. What I have planned for your family is far greater than any problem you are facing today. The message you received today is not an accident. It is not by chance that you are here. I am speaking to you because something important must be done now. The person you care about so deeply is at a very important point in life, and your prayers can make a great difference. Do not wait until the opportunity has passed. Today is the day to take action, to declare that your family belongs to me, and to rise as a spiritual warrior. I am with you, and together we will win this battle. If these words speak to your heart, write in the comments. I also want you to share this message with someone else who needs to hear it. Always remember that what I am doing in your life and in your family cannot be stopped. Listen carefully to the next words because I still have more to tell you. What I am about to reveal is not only meant to lift the burden from your heart. It is also meant to open your eyes to a spiritual truth that you may not have noticed before. Every difficult moment, every word that was never spoken, and every tear you tried to hide are all connected to a greater purpose. It is not by accident that this person is part of your life. I have chosen you to be a channel of healing and restoration, and that is why I need you to listen closely to every word today. Some situations may appear simple on the outside, but they carry deep meaning that only I can fully understand. That unusual behavior, the brief answers, or even the silence that troubles your heart all come from places you cannot reach by yourself. But listen carefully. I have already reached those hidden places. While you were worried and searching for answers, I was quietly at work, touching areas that no one else can touch. My presence is surrounding that person right now. But there is something I am asking from you. Have you ever wondered why you feel such a deep responsibility for them? Why even when you try not to think about it, the thought keeps coming back, pushing you to take action? That is not only your concern or your desire to care for them. It is my spirit calling you into your purpose. I placed you in that person's life for a reason, and I want to use your words, your actions, and even your silence at the right time to bring healing and change. But first, you must trust me with all your heart. I know it is difficult to understand everything when life feels confusing. Maybe you have been trying to solve everything with your own strength and feel that nothing is changing. But I am reminding you today that true victory does not come through human strength or effort, but through my spirit. I see every detail that you cannot see, every movement in that person's heart, and every thought they keep hidden. Today I am working in heaven for your good. Remember what I told you long ago. I am the one who searches every heart and examines every thought, giving each person according to what they do. Jeremiah 17:10. That means nothing is hidden from me. I already know what that person needs, even when they cannot find the words to say it, and I want to use you as a vessel of my love and grace. But I need you to be willing to follow the direction I am giving you today. Maybe you have been waiting for a great sign or something amazing to happen. But I want you to understand that many of the greatest miracles begin with the smallest acts of obedience. A kind word, a hug at the right time, or even choosing to forgive when it seems impossible can break strong chains and open the way for real change. That is what I am asking you to do. Do not ignore the voice speaking to your heart right now, because time is valuable. I see the deep wounds that person has carried for a long time, wounds you did not cause but that have affected your relationship with them. Maybe they were hurt by words spoken years ago, by painful situations they have not been able to leave behind, or even by choices they made themselves and now deeply regret. But listen carefully. I am the God who heals every wound, no matter how deep it may be. I have the power to restore everything that has been broken. Now think about the last conversation you had with that person. Was there something you wanted to say but never did? Maybe an apology or a word of encouragement that stayed in your heart. None of those moments are forgotten by me. Every word you speak, and every word you choose not to speak, carries lasting value. I want to remind you that life passes quickly, and the opportunities you have today may not come again. It is not too late to act, but it is important that you move with a heart filled with love and obedience. The people around you may not understand what you are feeling, and that is okay. The purpose I have given you is personal, special, and something only you can fulfill. Do not wait for others to approve what I am asking you to do. Simply trust that I am leading you. Remember that many times I choose what seems simple in this world to surprise those who think they know everything, and I use what appears weak to overcome what seems strong. What I have asked you to do may look small to people, but it has great power in the spiritual world. Right now something is taking place that your eyes cannot see. While you are listening to these words, heaven is already moving. My angels are going out to prepare the way, to protect, and to bring freedom in ways you cannot even imagine. But I want you to understand that your faith is a very important part of this. Every prayer you pray is like a seed placed into the soil. You may not see it growing right away, but trust me, the harvest is on its way. I want you to look deep inside your heart for a moment. There is something you need to give completely to me. Maybe it is hurt you have carried quietly for a long time, or a doubt that has stopped you from trusting me fully. Whatever it is, I am here to help you release it. When you let go of these burdens, you become more ready for me to work through your life. That is exactly what I want to do. I want to use you to bring hope and light into the life of that person. When I look at the future I have prepared for your family, I see something so wonderful that words can hardly describe it. But I want you to know that this future is connected to the choices you make today. Every decision you make has the power to open or close spiritual doors, and that is why I am speaking to you now. I have already prepared the way ahead of you. You only need to keep walking, believing that I will remain with you every step of the journey. Now think about this for a moment. Imagine that person completely healed, filled with the peace they have been searching for, set free from everything holding them back, and becoming the person I created them to be. This is not only a dream for the future. It is my promise, and I am inviting you to be part of this story of redemption. I know it is not easy, but when my power works through you, nothing is impossible. Listen carefully to this. There are people around that person who have been leading them in the wrong direction. I want you to pray especially that those influences will be removed and replaced by my presence. I will bring the right people into their life, people who will encourage them, help them grow, and lead them closer to me. While I am doing this, you also have an important part to play. Be the voice of love, wisdom, and patience that they need so much. There is something hidden in your heart that you may be afraid to admit. Maybe you are afraid of losing that person, afraid that nothing will ever change, or even afraid that I am not hearing your prayers. But I want you to know that I have already overcome every one of your fears. My victory is complete, and you share in that victory. Do not let doubt stop you from moving forward. Remember, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I have given you a promise, I will keep it. Have you noticed how heavy this situation has become? It feels as though an unseen force is working against the peace, the unity, and the purpose I have prepared for that person. This is more than wrong choices or difficult behavior. What is happening has much deeper roots, and that is why I am speaking to you today. A battle is taking place. It is not a fight against people, but against spiritual forces that want to steal, kill, and destroy. But hear me clearly. I came to give life, and life in abundance, and I want you to take part in what I am about to do. How many times have you tried to reach that person, but felt your words were not enough, or believed that nothing was changing no matter what you did? I want you to know that none of your efforts have been wasted. Every act of love, every quiet prayer, and every tear you cried in secret has been seen by me. I also want you to understand that the work I am doing is much greater than what your eyes can see right now. Even when everything seems still, I am putting every piece into place with perfect timing. That person has walked through things that you may never have known about. They carry hidden pain, old wounds, and hurts that have never been healed. Many times those wounds appear as distance, harsh words, or choices that bring pain to others. But I want you to remember that I am the God who heals. I am the one who declared, I will bring health and healing. I will heal them and reveal to them abundance of peace and security. That promise has never changed. It is just as true today as when I first spoke it. I know there are times when you feel that time is running out. It may seem that every chance for healing or reconciliation is slipping away. But I want you to remember that I am the Lord over time. I am not limited by hours, days, or years. When I choose to act, nothing can stop me. And I am already working now. Even if you cannot see it yet, my hand is stretched over that person, and I have begun a work that I will complete. But there is one thing I ask from you, your faith. Faith is more than believing that everything will be fine. It is living as though you can already see the miracle before it appears. It is declaring that person is free, believing healing has already come, and trusting that what was broken will be made whole again. I want you to start speaking words that bring life into the situation. Do not let discouragement or unbelief weaken the words that come from your mouth. Remember that your tongue carries the power of life and death, and everyone receives the result of the words they speak. Maybe you are thinking about everything you have already done, every step you have taken, and you feel there is nothing left for you to do. But I want you to know that what I ask from you today does not depend on your own strength or ability. It depends only on your willingness to hear my voice and obey me. There are times when silence says more than many words. There are times when one simple act can open doors that have remained closed for years. I will lead you through every step. Just keep trusting me. While you are hearing these words, something is taking place in the spiritual world. I am breaking chains, destroying lies, and removing every obstacle placed before that person. I want you to picture what is coming. Picture that person completely free, healed, and living the purpose I created for them. This is not only your hope. It is my plan, prepared long before you knew it, even before pain entered the story. I had already written a story of restoration. But you must understand something important. The enemy will not stop easily. He will try to make you lose hope and convince you that nothing is changing or that your prayers have no value. But that is not the truth. Every prayer you speak to me is heard. Every cry reaches me, even if the answer is not yet visible. I also want you to remember that I am faithful to keep every promise I have made. My word never returns without accomplishing what I sent it to do. I know there are times when you feel alone, when it seems that no one understands the burden you carry or the worries filling your mind. But I want you to know that I am with you, not just watching, but fighting beside you. I am sending my angels to surround your home, protect that person, and make sure the plans I have for them are completed. No matter what stands in the way, my purpose will always succeed. Now I ask something of you. Begin praying for that person in a new way. Do not only ask for the situation to change. Pray that my will is done. Thank me for what I am already doing, even before you see it with your own eyes. Gratitude carries great power. It opens doors and releases miracles. Trust that what I am asking from you is never wasted. Every word you speak has eternal value, even when it seems small. I also want you to notice something important. Pay attention to the people around that person who has been shaping their thoughts and influencing their choices. Not everyone who seems like a friend truly is. I am removing those who bring confusion, and I will place people in their life who bring peace and help them grow. But I need you to stay alert. I want you to be the voice of peace, the voice of love, the voice that reflects me in their life. When you look at everything happening, it may seem out of control. But remember this. I am the one who calms the storm. I am the one who commanded the wind and the waves to obey. This storm will also come to an end. Not because you are strong enough on your own, but because I am with you in the boat. As long as I am with you, nothing can defeat you. Have you noticed how even the smallest acts can change everything? A simple "I am here" or "I love you" spoken at the right moment can make a lasting difference. I want you to be prepared to serve as that instrument, even when it looks like nothing is changing. Keep shining as a light. Your faithfulness is like a seed planted in good soil, and at the right time it will produce more fruit than you can imagine. I have made promises for you and your family, and I have never forgotten them. Even when they seemed far away, even when you thought I had changed my plans, I was still working. My word never fails, and everything I promised will come to pass. Hold on to this with all your heart. Do not let today's problems take your eyes away from what I am preparing for you. If there is one thing I want you to remember right now, it is this: you are not alone. I am with you in every step you take, in every prayer you pray, and in every quiet moment. My hand is upon your life, and I am guiding everything toward a greater purpose. Believe what I am telling you, because what I am about to do will go beyond everything you expect. The life of that person has never been hidden from me. I have seen every detail, every decision, every secret tear, and every smile they forced to hide their pain. I know how many times you tried to help, tried to speak hope, and tried to open a way forward, but something always seemed to stand in the way. I want you to understand that unseen forces are involved. This is not something you can solve by yourself, but it is also not beyond my power. The situation that has stolen your sleep is already in my hands. You have seen how some changes happen slowly, almost unnoticed, yet they bring deep results. That is exactly what has been happening in that person's life. Their heart became hard because of experiences they may never have shared with anyone. The enemy used every painful moment and every disappointment to plant lies in their mind. Those lies became hidden chains that kept them bound. But today I am working to break those chains, restore what was lost, and bring true freedom. Listen carefully. You have an important part in this. It is not by accident that this person is in your life. I placed you beside them to be my instrument, someone who brings light into the darkness. I am not asking for great speeches or amazing actions. Many times the greatest miracles begin with a simple act of kindness, a heartfelt prayer, or a caring look filled with understanding. Never think your presence has little value. I want you to remember this. Even when everything appears hopeless, I am still at work. There is no situation so difficult that it is beyond my control. I am the one who makes a way where there seems to be none, who brings water into the desert, and who causes life to grow where everything looked dry and hopeless. That is exactly what I am doing now. Even if you cannot see it yet, the scriptures say that my eyes search the whole earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully devoted to me. I want you to understand what that means. I am watching over that person's life. I see every struggle they face, every thought filling their mind, and every step that led them away from the right path. At the same time, I am watching over you because I know your heart is filled with love and concern. Right now I am giving you strength so you can become a channel of my grace. I know there are times when you ask yourself what else you can do. It may seem that every effort has failed and that nothing you have said has reached that person's heart. But I tell you, do not lose hope. The seeds you planted are still alive. They may need time and patience, but they will grow. I am watering each one with my presence, and at the right time you will see the harvest. I want you to understand something important. Real change does not always begin with big events. Sometimes it starts like a small stream of water that slowly becomes a powerful river. That is exactly what I am doing in that person's life. The heart that once seemed hard and unwilling to change is beginning to soften. I am speaking to them in ways you cannot yet understand. I am sending the right people, opening new doors, and bringing words of comfort that will remind them of who they truly are. While I do this, I need you to stay strong. Do not let discouragement control your heart. Do not treat your present circumstances as though they are the final answer. I am greater than every situation, and my word has the power to change what seems impossible. When I speak, mountains move, storms become calm, and even the hardest hearts are changed. Today I am speaking not only to you, but also to that person. Even if you cannot hear it or see it, my hand is already touching their life. There is something I want you to begin doing right now. Pray in a new way. Do not only ask for the situation to change. Pray for their heart to be changed. Pray that truth will overcome every lie the enemy has planted. Declare that my light is entering their life and that darkness is losing its hold. Every prayer you speak carries spiritual power far beyond what you can imagine. I also want you to notice what is happening around you. I have been giving you small signs that I am already working. It may be the different tone in their voice, a new expression on their face, or an unexpected moment when they become more open than before. Pay close attention to those moments because they are opportunities I am giving you to come closer. When those opportunities appear, respond with love, patience, and wisdom. Do not try to force anything. Simply allow your life to reflect my presence. Remember that I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 sheep to search for the one that wandered away. The person who is on your heart is deeply precious to me. I know every part of their life, every thought they carry, and every wound hidden inside them. I am working to bring them back, restore what was broken, and heal every hurt. But time matters. Do not put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Go to them with courage and confidence, knowing that I am walking beside you every step of the way. I know doubts are trying to enter your mind. You may wonder why this is happening or why everything feels so difficult. But I want to remind you that there's no pain I cannot turn into purpose. Every trial and every season of waiting is preparing something greater. I am shaping your life, strengthening your faith, and getting you ready for more than you can imagine. At the same time, I am working in that person's life, opening doors where before there were only walls. Trust my perfect timing. I know waiting is not easy and there are moments when it seems nothing is changing. But remember, I am never late. Everything I do is perfect, and when the right time arrives, you will clearly see what I have been preparing. Until then, keep moving forward. Keep praying, keep loving, and keep being the light that person needs. I also ask you to do something that may be difficult. Let go of every hurt and every feeling of resentment you have been carrying toward that person. I know there were times when their words hurt you and their choices caused you pain. Give all of it to me. Let me heal those wounds, because only then will you be ready to become an instrument of healing for someone else. I am sending help to you, people who will encourage you and walk beside you through this journey. I want you to welcome the people I place in your life and accept the help I am sending. At the same time, I want you to become that kind of person for others. There are people around you who need what you have received from me. Do not keep it to yourself. Share it. Be a source of blessing. What I am doing right now is far greater than you can understand. I am moving heaven and earth to bring restoration, to bring life where there was once death, and to bring hope where there was once despair. Keep your eyes on me, because I am the one in control. It does not matter what your situation says. It does not matter what seems impossible. I am the one who makes everything new. As you continue listening to my words, let this message sink deep into your heart. Let it become part of your life. Let it lead you to pray, believe, and take action. If you feel something deep inside your heart, share it. There are others around you who also need to hear this truth. They need to know that I am working and that I never give up on anyone. That person means a great deal to you, and I see how much you care for them. But I want you to know that I love them even more. Every part of their life is in my hands, the thoughts they hide, the fears they never speak about, and the mistakes they try to excuse. I see you all. Nothing is hidden from me, and what looks impossible to you is completely possible for me. This is the time when I want to show you how I can use you. Sometimes that person's silence says more than words ever could. You know something is wrong, but you do not know how to reach them. I see what is behind their actions. I see the pain they have carried for years, the words that wounded them, and the choices that brought painful results. Do not blame them. Do not judge what you cannot fully understand. A battle is taking place inside them, and I am fighting for them.